So the stake, yellow card, out and pass, should be the keeper. Here's Dad with the way.
100 international appearances, and Kylian Mbappe chose this particular night to make every single one of them count. Philadelphia was supposed to host a straightforward group stage fixture. What it delivered instead was something between a natural disaster and a footballing masterclass. And somehow, Mbappe was the headline in both. France against Iraq, Lincoln Financial Field, June 22, 2026. The script seemed already written before a ball was kicked. France, champions of the world in 2018, co-favorites again this summer, against an Iraq side making just their second World Cup appearance in history, having already conceded 4 goals in their opener against Norway. Nobody was predicting drama, and yet Philadelphia had something else entirely in mind. The match begins, and within 14 minutes, Mbappe announces himself. Left-footed strike from the edge of the area. The foot the world conveniently forgets is technically his weaker one. Iraq's goalkeeper Ahmed Basil handed his first start after his captain was dropped following that 4-goal disaster, gets a touch to it. Ball hits the net regardless. 1-0. Goal number 3 of this tournament for Mbappe. The machine is running. Then at the 37th minute, Philadelphia opens up entirely. This isn't a drizzle. This isn't the kind of passing shower that gets ground staff mildly concerned. This is a full-scale thunderstorm rolling into a 69,000-seat open-air stadium with no intention of stopping. Players are drenched within minutes. The pitch starts cutting up, and on the big screens inside Lincoln Financial Field, the message is unmistakable. All spectators to evacuate their seating areas immediately and take shelter in the covered concourses. Halftime. France lead 1-0. Both squads head for the dressing rooms. FIFA drops the announcement. Match suspended. And here is the rule that turned a standard delay into something historic. If lightning is detected within 8 miles of the stadium, play stops for a minimum of 30 minutes. That sounds manageable, until you understand that every single lightning strike within that radius during those 30 minutes resets the entire clock, back to 0 every time. So the wait begins. Deschamps later admitted his squad sat in the dressing room playing cards, then gave up on that idea and just waited. Iraq's Graham Arnold used the time to pull up first-half footage, trying to find patterns, trying to manufacture some kind of advantage from chaos. On the pitch itself, the grounds crew were out with squeegees, physically dragging water off what reporters on the night described as a completely waterlogged surface. Fans sheltered where they could. The concession stands probably did their best business of the entire tournament. Outside the stadium, the rain kept falling. 1 hour gone. No restart. The screen inside the stadium flashed the message again. The game will resume when deemed safe. 40 more minutes. Still nothing. When it finally ends, the total stoppage, including the normal halftime interval, comes to 2 hours and 11 minutes. This match becomes the first World Cup fixture delayed by weather in recorded memory. FIFA, an organization that built its entire reputation on playing through everything short of a volcanic eruption, actually stopped a game at the biggest tournament on the planet. That alone deserves to be remembered. The storm passes, teams re-emerge. The rain is still falling, but the lightning has moved on. Both squads go through warm-ups again. The second half kicks off, and within 4 minutes of the restart, it's over as a contest. 54th minute. Iraqi defender Zaid Tahsin plays a catastrophic back pass that doesn't reach his own goalkeeper. Dembele, Ballon d'Or winner, in case the world needed reminding, intercepts it and rolls it across the face of goal. Mbappe arrives and does what Mbappe does. 2-0. Then Dembele grabs the third for himself, his first World Cup goal. 3-0 France into the knockout rounds. Now stop on that number again. 16, because that is Mbappe's career total in World Cup football after tonight. 16 goals. He has now drawn level with Miroslav Klose, a German legend who needed 4 separate World Cups across 16 years of international football to reach that mark. Mbappe has arrived at the same number in 3 tournaments. He is 27 years old. He is playing in his 3rd World Cup, and he has moved clear of Brazil's Ronaldo Nazario on the all-time list. Let that register properly. Earlier that same Monday evening, Lionel Messi had scored twice for Argentina against Austria, taking his career World Cup total to 18, the outright all-time record, set during this very tournament. So Messi sits at 18. Mbappe now sits at 16. 2 goals separate them. 2 goals, and this competition has not even reached the round of 16 yet. Deschamps was asked about it post-game and gave the kind of answer that makes you realize he genuinely believes what he's saying. Records are made to be broken. He has reached 100 caps. Goals, he will keep scoring many. Then, Messi, Ronaldo. He will always score a lot of goals while he is on the pitch. His own manager, without any theatrics, is telling you that Mbappe will probably finish his career as the greatest World Cup goalscorer of all time. Mbappe was asked directly about the gap between him and Messi. His answer was short and completely unrattled. There is no saga. Leo has also scored. He scores and he will always score. That is the response of someone who is not chasing a record, who is simply playing his football and trusting the numbers to take care of themselves. 100 caps, 16 World Cup goals, a storm that shut down a stadium for over 2 hours and couldn't stop him from scoring on either side of it. Quick acknowledgement where it's owed. Iraq showed up, 40 years since their last World Cup appearance, and they are not here as tourists. Ayman Hussein, 34 international goals to his name, was forced off through injury in the first half, which is a significant loss for a side already managing a steep climb. But they competed, they pressed, they were organized. They are a story that deserves more than a footnote. This night, though, belongs to Mbappe and to Philadelphia, a city that gave the world one of its most chaotic, rain-soaked, squeegee-requiring, lightning-delayed World Cup nights in modern history. France are through. Mbappe has 16, Messi has 18, and if the bracket falls correctly, France could be back in Philadelphia on July 4th to face Germany. Bring a poncho, and absolutely do not look away.